How have you found this experience of top model?
It's been interesting, especially living with different girls.
Who's the biggest bitch in the house? Who's the one that is just the biggest gossipy, backstabbing?
I don't really think we have a bitch this year.
Oh, come on, there's got to be someone. There's always one.
I don't really think there's a bitch. No one's been like that to me. I haven't been like that to anyone, so it's not really me that's affected by anything like that.
I just had 5 minutes with Caris, and by the end of it, I was desperate for it to be over. I had nothing else to say. All right, thanks for your time.
See ya.
I would have to say interviewing Caris was probably about as entertaining and as appealing as going to the dentist and having my molars pulled. You mentioned that you've changed, so have you lost weight while you've been on the show?
I haven't actually weighed myself because we haven't got scales in the house, so I'm not entirely sure.
It was almost like she was trying to hide something, and the problem was she never let anything out.
Tell me, when you came on the show, I heard that you also had bad acne because of your poor eating habits. My question is, why did you want to come onto a modelling show if you had those problems?
I certainly wasn't overweight and I didn't have bad acne.
She's had problems that many, many girls would be able to relate to. I was actually quite disappointed because I do believe she has got a great story to tell.
The last interview I had was with Alex from Women's Day.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Caris who?
Hi Shane, I'm Alex. I'm good, thanks.
Alex was really icy today, and that's something I worry about with her. Sometimes she has this sort of ice-cold edge that comes out.
How badly do you want to win this?
Knowing what Alice is doing and seeing that she's overseas in Europe, it's just the epitome of what career I'd love to have, so I want this so much.
Yeah. Did you want to win it badly enough? Did you get your lip done for the show?
My lip was done on the advice of the judges.
Alex said that the judges made her have her lips done, which I know is a lie. So I think Alex, maybe to try and not say something too controversial, lied, which is actually bad because that story could be spun in so many different ways. And being a journalist, you'd start to ring around and find out the truth. And you know what? No one likes a liar. So they told you to get your lip done?
Yeah.
So you'd never had surgery before?
I had it done once before, but it had actually, it's a temporary thing and it had almost gone.
Alex was so not committed to her own truth that she actually couldn't keep up with her own lies. What made you do the lip in the first place?
I had my braces taken off and it was just something a couple of girlfriends had done and I was just interested in what it would look like and I knew it wasn't permanent.
Yeah.
I found speaking to Alex a little bit like being part of a chess game. There has been a suggestion that you have been deliberately cooking fatty and sugary meals to sabotage some of the other girls' chances of being in the competition. Is this true?
I think it's been blown out of proportion. I made the food on request of the girls.
She was very strategic about what she was willing to volunteer.
I've been making food for the girls. They may not always be the healthiest choice.
I probably should have said something lighthearted, like, yeah, I made the cupcakes, but a little healthy competition.
You admit that you did make bad food for them.
I had made food that is not the healthiest.
Is that fair?
I believe all the girls understand what is healthy and what is not healthy, and they have their own responsibility of eating something bad over something good.
Interestingly, the article I could write about Alex would be her denying that she had sabotaged all the other girls. So if she was trying to stop an article being written about her behaviour in the house, it wouldn't have worked.
Thank you.
I had butterflies in my stomach. I thought I was going to throw up before I went to my interviews.
Hello, Samantha. How are you?
Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. Now, I love Samantha immediately. She's fairly open and she naturally speaks in anecdotes. Now, one thing, though, I have been hearing about you is you've got a bit of a dirty mind. Is that coming out a lot?
I can be dirty-minded sometimes. I try to keep it to myself, but, it's just all in fun.
Do you think you're going to be a little bit shocked when you look back and see some things have been caught on camera?
Yeah, there's probably some things that I shouldn't have done.
Like what?
Well, I think I went skinny dipping in Fiji.
I was actually really impressed with the way Sam handled the questions about her sexuality and the fact that she could maybe be misinterpreted. What about the kiss you had with Layden?
Oh, it was a tiny birthday kiss. We kissed on the lips and it was done. That wasn't a kiss, a proper kiss or anything.
No tongue?
No tongue.
I think she took the sting out of a lot of it just by being playful and being honest.
we didn't pash on or anything like that. It was just a little peck on the lips, nothing big.
I thought, wow, Samantha. She's really just sort of got that extra thing going for her.
I think, if anything, people would want to choose me maybe for their shows because I look different to the other girls. I think all the girls might, look alike a lot of the times.
And apart from your look, what else makes you stand out?
I got long legs.
Yeah.
She was flirting with the guy. Brilliant. That's what it's about. The media want to have fun too.
I love the way I look.
She was flirting, making eyes. She didn't cross any lines, but she had fun with it. She was a human being. Well done, Sam.
Nice to meet you, Demelza.
Hi, Demelza. I came in thinking, oh, this is the bully. I'm going to have trouble with this one. I actually think she came out okay in the end.
I did have an issue with one of the girls, Alamella. A couple of us just didn't understand her, and because of that, pranks were played and they got a little bit too excessive.
The reason that Demelza won me over was she was willing to go back and revisit some of her bullying incidents where she was bullied in school. What was the worst thing that ever happened to you?
I was basically told that I needed to leave a group because they didn't want me anymore and they didn't like that I was there.
When she was talking about that, I honestly saw real hurt in her eyes. And so for me, that made it a very real story.
When the whole Alamella problems happened, I had to look back and go, oh, yeah, this isn't really going very well. I'm going to go apologise to her.
However, I still felt a little bit concerned that she might have been playing me a little bit.
I think Demelza went very, very well today. She really showed a maturity well beyond her years. It's scary. She's not a 16-year-old girl when you see her in situations like that. So I respect Demelza for that.
I think it's been difficult because I've had to prove that I am mature enough to cope. It's kind of like you don't want people to think that you're immature. You don't want them to see that you're younger.
Oh, Demelza, my heart went out to her. I have to say, I think she's either a very honest little girl or she is a very good actress, because I did sit back and I had to give her a lot of credit for being 16 years old and being in that situation.
My parents and my family is quite an older family. My sister's 17 years older than me, so I've always been around people that are older.
Yeah. I got a very strong sense that there was a much bigger story to Demelza. I think she's very much a product of her environment and her experiences, and I think she's got a very interesting backstory to tell.
Well, ladies, there's only one winner today, and we've deliberated. I've spoken to the journalists, and we all agree Sam is the winner today.
Finally!
Well done.
I think in the interviews I just let my personality come out. Maybe in the past I've sort of kept it in a bit because I didn't know if my personality was right, but I think it was a good thing to let it out. I was just my cheery, happy self.
A great effort.
Thanks a lot.
And a great prize. Tonight you'll be hobnobbing it with the media at a Puma launch. They're launching their new heritage range, so that'll be a fantastic evening. And in the morning, you're interviewing with Merrick and Rosso and Kate Ritchie on Nova 969. But don't worry, you don't have to do it alone. You get to take a friend with you. Who would you like to take? Surprise, surprise. Now, losers, don't worry, you won't be left out of this. You're also coming to the event. You'll actually be waitresses tonight. Serving the girls drinks, canaps, and whatever they want. Let's go and have some fun, winners and losers. I look forward to being served. See you later.